Sunbird Nation, here we are again. Quick video about something I've been doing the last couple of days. My driver's seat had a tear in it, so I took it apart to stitch it up. Doesn't look bad. I mean, I'm not going to get too close. The farther away I go, the better it looks, right? So I took the seat apart to take the material off so I could sew it. And also my bottom bolster were beat up. You can see that it's still got a little bit of a lean to the driver's side. We're fat asses. I've crushed this thing out through the decades of use. I took this apart. I stuck some foam in here. I bought some foam at Michael's, which is this stuff. It's, it's very dense. It's all I really had. They had thin and thick, so I just used a piece of this stuff. And I cut out the fit, and I stuck it in here. I glued it down. I can't say it stuck that well, but I put the cover on while it was still tacky, so the cover held it in place. So anyway, like I said, put some foam on the bolster on this side. Now I want to clean this thing. It's filthy. I mean, wow, there's a lot of grime in this thing. It's gross. And then I'll put it back together again, stick it in the car. I'll clean the rug in the car too. I'll have the seat out, and life will be wonderful. So stay tuned for the final result of my actions. Before I zip this all back together, I want to point out that on this side, the inside of the seat, you have I think it's a TX47 Allen bolt that just goes through the seat. It has a washer behind it. That gives you the pivot. On this side, you have the reclining mechanism. Has a long bolt here, short bolt there. And that's all that ties this thing together. There's a plastic trim piece that goes on here. I'll throw that on in a second. And then I'll show you the final result. It'll be breathtaking, I'm sure. Okay, Sunbird fans, there we have it. The seat is back together. It's clean. It's much cleaner. I mean, it didn't take a whole lot of scrubbing. I'm using this stuff called Eco Super Spray All by Worth. It is powerful stuff. It's the kind of shit that when you spray it and you take a deep breath, you'll choke for a second or two. It's strong. I've taken stains out of rugs with it and stuff, so I'm going to use it to scrub the rug in the car. But there you go. It's back together. The bolster is better. It's not perfect. My rip is better. It's not perfect. But at least it isn't a rip anymore. A couple things you should know is, I had foam showing through the hole. And when I took it apart to sew it, I noticed that the foam and the material are bonded together. You can't, pull the material over the foam. They're one piece, so they're like glued together. So I just stitched the whole thing together right here. And there's also Velcro in here. There's Velcro like in a pattern like this, and like this, and like this, and then up here, like that. So when you're gonna take the covers off, they're gonna fight you. Just Velcro, you just have to pull it off. The Velcro is bonded to the cushion, and then the seat is just the material attaches to the Velcro because it's that kind of material. It's fuzzy. So if you take one apart and you meet resistance, don't be scared. It's just the Velcro fighting you. And these headrests, they're just like a Grand National. I had to Google it. YouTube it to see. All you do is pull all the way up, and you take a hacksaw blade, and you bend it like 6 inches long and 90, and you stick it in here, and you pull the headrest down a little bit, and then fish the hacksaw blade down a little more, and then just pull the whole thing out. And the whole thing will just pop out. A little scary, pain in the ass, but it pops right out. So that's it. It's definitely cleaner. It's much cleaner. It is an old car. It's original material, original seats. This thing's an 87, so it's 97, 2007, 2017. It's 30-something years old, 35 years old, 34 years old. It's an old friggin' car. So this is the original seats. I'm going to scrub the rugs next. Then I'll throw the seat in. I'll finish the video there, and we'll call it a day. Okay, Sunbird Nation, here's the before of my rug area. It's not terrible, but it's a little on the skanktastic side. So let me vac it out, do some scrubbing, and see how it comes out. All right, there you have it. I don't know how well it shows up on the camera, but it's definitely much cleaner in person. It's a lot brighter gray. And, again, it's 35 years old. It's not going to turn back the hands of time, but all the grubby, crappy, stainy stuff that was on there I took care of. So I'll throw my seat back in and go on my merry way. I will update my performance tuning stuff shortly, but for now I just wanted to do this while I had the seat apart. All right, one final shot with the floor mats in, seats in, da-da-da-da-da. There we go. Definitely better. 50% better anyway, because I only did half the car. So one of these days I'll do the passenger side and it'll be right as rain. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again soon.